Boys, we're back with the Chicken and Rice Potter, episode 4, I believe. We're in the process of buying 2 more mics as well as a new soundboard thing, because we're gonna have more people on and shit. So we're dropping a bag on that soon.
It's gonna be pretty lit.
It's gonna be pretty lit.
Quality.
Like we did last time. Gonna start with the sponsors. Young Law, Code Chicken. Echo Vision, Code Chicken. Gila Mix, Code Chicken. Right there. Yeah. And Ali Star has sponsors as well. I forgot to ask him last time. Kind of felt bad about it. So now we're gonna let him plug his sponsors. No,
I only got one, bro. So it ain't that deep. But Performance Subs, bro. But the cool thing about Performance Subs is I don't just have to use his supplements. He's got a nutrition store as well, so I can use any brand of supplement that he's got in his nutrition store. So go use code ALIFTZ, ALIFTZ, at performancesubs.com. Get any supplements you want.
Hell yeah. We're sellouts, basically. Nah, you'll be with Young Law soon.
No doubt.
No
to
doubt.
the moon.
You gotta manifest it, bro.
To the moon.
Manifestation, bro.
It's on the vision board.
That's what I'm saying. If you have a good goal, fucking sponsor, manifest that shit, and you're gonna get it, bro. If you just do things, to
excel.
To excel in life and in social media, you're gonna get that goal sponsor.
Well, bro, like I said, I was just gonna start posting a lot more of content that was based on myself, and I went from 60K to 88. I'm at what on TikTok now?
Yeah, first Potter, he was probably 60K on TikTok, and now he's at
88.4.
Almost 90K.
Yeah, bro.
Almost 100K, bro.
That's what I'm saying.
Next thing you know, you get one more video to pop off, 100K.
Yeah, no
probably.
doubt. No doubt.
So, just be yourself on the fucking thing. He showed his personality more on camera and shit, and he gained fucking 20,000 followers from it. So
cool thing with education-based content, I got somewhere with that. But it took, I was posting 14 TikToks a day, and I was trying to sound so smart every time, and I would record them over and over again because I was so self-conscious about my information being perfect and not, sounding too unprofessional or cursing and shit. And it was a struggle, getting followers. Again, I only got to 60-something K, and it just got to the point where most of my views were dropping off because I think the algorithm on TikTok has changed a little bit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And now that I just no filter that shit, I curse, I act myself like I do when I'm around y'all, my fucking actual personality.
Yeah.
It's just, it's not even an effort. I don't have to, I just post.
That's what I'm saying. It's easier, too, when you just be yourself on there because, you just fucking one take and it's done.
Exactly.
Whereas, if you, try so hard to, be appropriate or whatever, it's you got to take 20 tries at making one video of you saying the same thing over and over again.
And I feel after so many tries of me saying something, it sounds worse. Maybe, I'll fuck up and blah, 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 and do a second take because I stutter or something. But I feel when I get so in my head when I rewatch it and I'm no, fuck that. I'm going to redo it. It gets worse each take, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
It's
you get in your head about it,
and it's not as authentic.
Yeah,
the quality of the video just drops like that, bro.
It's when you record a clip for YouTube and your mic's off and you got to say it all over
yes,
again.
Bro. Because I feel so awkward. I'm bro, I'm about to have to say everything I just said because I thought it was cool and it's not the first time, so it's I'm acting.
Yeah.
This is whack.
Yeah, that happened so many times in Houston where we would record in the hotel. Mic would be off and we're sitting there with each other and I'm bro, I just sat here and talked for 7 minutes straight and now I got to do it over again and it just feels so fake.
It does, dude. It's almost sometimes, dude, when I used to post a lot more of the trendy content, because again, when I was trying so hard with content, one of the ways that I would get views is posting the trendy content.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And it's sometimes some of the trendy posts I would make were just it's not that they weren't me, but it's just I'm looking at it and I'm in reality, I don't even think this is that funny.
Yeah.
And then it gets 100K and I'm fuck, damn. That was kind of whack.
One thing, too, with your style of content is, 90% of people, I think, when you talk about, the herniated shibita shovita bloobita the words and
anterior humeral joint.
shit. Yeah, anterior like all shit like that. Like I don't like I'm trying to watch the shit and I don't even understand it. So it's gonna be hard for like the average person to understand it. So it's like when you like say it in a funnier way, like however you can do it, like that shit is always gonna do better than like the scientific ass shit, you type shit.
No, that's very true. Well, I mean, again, the goal of science is to be able to explain that stuff in such a simple terminology where everybody could understand it.
Hell yeah.
So, like anterior humeral glide, it's basically just when your upper arm kind of makes your shoulder socket like glide into an uncomfortable position. It's just a no-no. You do it like you can do it when you're pressing, when you're doing dips. It's just going outside your active range of motion. So that's like a super simple way to say it. But it's like, I sound smart when I'm like, whenever you're pressing, don't go into anterior humeral glide. Like,
sound hella smart. Hella smart. Did you see the
get the definitions of more plates, more dates up on
God,
this shit, bro?
Funny, bro. Derek, more plates, more dates, uses like a crazy vocab word in every like 2 words that he says. So like when he edited his TikTok thing, he had like a clip from the Joe Rogan podcast. And he had to put the definitions of like each word he was fucking saying on the screen so people would understand.
I love the word satiated and palatable.
Yeah.
When I learned both of those, I was like, I'm
satiation. You're fucking Albert Einstein.
And palatable. Like fats make food more palatable.
Yeah.
But everybody's gonna hear that and be like, what the fuck?
You're talking about art? The art palette or what?
Fats make food more tasty.
Yes.
Because your palate and your mouth anatomy.
That's why Gordon Ramsay uses fucking oils and butters in his food.
Because that shit's dank.
Because that shit tastes good.
If you cook like with olive oil or coconut oil for your meal prep, put that shit on your rice. Or like the most bland part of your food. I like it on my rice because I usually like season the chicken or put like G. Hughes sauce on it. Shout out G. Hughes. He should sponsor me.
He's the man.
Yeah, no
100%.
doubt.
Like if you got that sponsorship, that would be like better than a Young LA sponsorship. 100%.
Honestly, but better even than that, bro. Flavor Gang sauces are so dank. The mutant sauce.
I've never had it.
Bro, fucking mutant sauce. There's a red tangy sriracha sauce. He has like everything, bro. He just came out with a crackberry flavored cream of rice, and I really want to try it. Apparently, it's like off the fucking wall.
Yeah, the flavored cream of rice is fire. I haven't had that one, but I had Pride Foods. Had like a strawberry banana one. Fucking flames.
Dude, cream of rice plain is just... it's just not it, bro.
I don't think anybody like eats cream of rice and just like puts nothing in it and just eats it and is like, yo, this shit is good. Like, there's no shot.
Even with, well, dude, it's like, since I've eaten flavored fucking cream of rice, I could never go back to just eating the regular one with protein powder in it.
Really?
Yeah, bro, it just ain't the same, bro.
You ever do peanut butter, too?
Yeah, but, dude, I'm telling you, if you get the Flavor Gang brownie batter one, that shit, I will never eat cream of rice.
Is it real sugar, too, that they use?
I think it's just all stevia.
I'm about to say Pride uses like the real like sugar shit, which is like
no, he uses stevia.
I almost think it's like worse because like the more I have like real sugar, the more I crave that shit throughout the day and shit. Fuck that.
Well, dude, like anybody that tries to say that stevia is terrible for you is fucking full of shit. Artificial sweetener and stevia. It's the 21st century.
That's like, what we should talk about right now.
No fucking shit. Like, dude, you might get a minor bit of like fake insulin spike from taking artificial sweeteners and things of that nature, but like the poison's always in the dose. So most of these studies are done on rats. Like I would have to consume so much fucking aspartame like to actually get a lethal dose.
Yep.
Or fucking stevia, you know what I mean, to get a lethal dose of that shit. You know how much I'd have to consume? It's ridiculous. I'm also not a fucking rat. And then, like, most of the studies they do on humans are with people who already have terrible diets. They're diabetes or something like that.
The longitudinal studies, right?
Yeah, exactly. So how are you going to tell me that these people that are probably eating Chick-fil-A, McDonald's for every single meal with their Diet Coke, like, you can't use that. That's not using you can't draw correlation from causation. Like that study, let's throw that out the window because these people are fucking already unhealthy despite drinking Diet Coke or regular fucking Coke.
Yeah, I mean, if you just think about it, like, who is drinking diet soda? Like, visualize. People who are trying to, like, lose weight most of the time. And now it's obviously, like, a lot of bodybuilders that don't want to drink their calories and shit like that. But, like, for the most part, people who are drinking diet soda are not healthy throughout their entire other like areas of their diet.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So if you just think about it, like who's drinking diet soda, and then look at the studies that are done on diet soda, the people that they use for the diet soda studies are going to be heavier from like eating like shit and being obese in the first place.
No doubt. It's getting a little better, but even without, let's say, like, just to entertain the fact, even without, like, the fact of, trying to lose weight or not, if I'm going to drink soda, there's no point that you can make to tell me that the fucking 40-something grams of sugar that I'm going to get in a 12-ounce can of Coke is not worse, incredibly worse, than whatever possible negative side effects I could get from artificial sweetener.
Very true. And it's like, bro, for the taste difference, I think
diet soda's better.
If I had a regular soda right now, there's no shot like it would even taste right, because like the fucking diet sodas just taste like regular ass soda.
Dude, the only thing about real soda is it leaves a fucking like, when you eat a bunch of candy, you get that bullshit like film on your teeth and your tongue and shit.
Yeah.
That's the only thing I get from regular soda difference, is because there's a bunch of fucking sugar in it.
It's crazy though, like 150 calories is it for a fucking little can
of Coke,
and I could just have a diet one for zero.
So argue with me,
No
even
brainer.
even if it is like a little bit unhealthy, they're both unhealthy. So let's play devil's advocate. What's the better of the two unhealthy choices? If diet soda was unhealthy, it's still diet soda.
No.
Boom, mic drop. All y'all can suck my dick. Like,
and it's like, I think it's also dependent on like the situation. So like if you're like 400 pounds, are you really gonna sit there and be like, oh, I can't have diet soda, I'm gonna drink regular soda over the diet soda? Like, are you fucking serious? Are you fucking serious? You know what I'm saying? But if you're like an ectomorph, and you need calories, like, and you're like, oh, everybody says diet soda's bad, I'm gonna drink the regular one. I mean, go for it, like, do you, but like,
somatotypes don't exist.
You know what I'm saying, though?
No,
like
I know.
Like a skinny
He's just
guy.
got a higher basal metabolic rate. We went over this last time.
Let's actually talk about that, because like if I say metabolism, your metabolism, isn't that your basal metabolic rate, or are they two different things?
No, my metabolism is like basically how many calories I burn with like digestion and things, like, what I mean?
So like total calories burned.
Yeah, exactly. My basal metabolic rate is how much I burn with my metabolism, the willy-nilly movement, stress, like calories I burn from stress, cortisol, you know what I mean? Fucking just literally, like, if I'm anxious, you know what I mean? If you're anxious, your heart rate goes up, you usually burn a little more calories.
All right, so what about resting metabolic rate?
My resting metabolic rate?
Is that like the calories you burn, like your body burns, and then not everything else, like neat and like moving around and shit like that?
So your neat is everything with like my exercise as well.
Okay.
My BMR is everything with willy-nilly activity. That's the same as like my resting metabolic rate. Does that make sense?
They're the same.
Yeah. And then my metabolism is just basically what I burn with like calorie and like digestion, my calorie intake, things of that nature. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But the term somatotype came from, because you can like kind of, I guess, crash your metabolism. I hate using that fucking word, that's like phrase, by like eating, maybe 400 calories a day. Like, you can fuck your metabolism up, but it doesn't slow down or speed up. Your body follows a law of thermodynamics, so you're just not burning as many calories now because you're not eating enough. So your body isn't digesting food. Digestion takes energy. Does that make sense?
No.
So there's that. You know what I mean? So you're just kind of like fucking your thermodynamics of your body up, if that makes sense. But that's like, you can't take somebody that's eating 400 calories and I can't give them, if a fucking TDEE calculator tells me that they're supposed to eat 2,600 calories a day, I can't feed them 2,600 calories a day immediately. Like, I gotta slowly give them food. You know what I mean?
No.
So I'd probably start on the lower end of like how low can we get before it's not unhealthy and I can, like, it's comfortable for them to eat.
Yeah.
I guess comfortable being a very loose term, because it's still not going to be comfortable if you're under eating that bad. And then just kind of slowly, like, add in food, because as you eat the food and your body gets used to digesting that food, your thermodynamics will kind of adjust back. You're digesting that food. You're burning those calories consistent every day. Then you put on more active tissue. That's muscle, right? So the more muscle I put on, the more calories I burn at rest as well, because, like, fat doesn't burn fucking calories at rest, but the more lean tissue muscle you have, it does. So you're going to have a higher basal metabolic rate the leaner you are, if that makes sense. Like, the more muscle tissue you have, solid, lean muscle tissue. So as you build more muscle tissue and progress, we can add a little more calories. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I just thought there was like a, because I'm in my exercise science class, I learned like there was a difference between resting metabolic rate and like basal metabolic rate, and one of them was like, I don't even know how to describe it, but it was like just your body existing. Like, for example, if you just were in like they put you in like a metabolic ward.
Resting metabolic rate, BMR.
Same shit.
Same shit.
Okay. Because like they were saying like there's one where basically if you just, they put you in like a metabolic ward and you did absolutely nothing, however many calories you burned, that would be like your
Well, yeah,
basal
if I did
metabolic
absolutely nothing, but also if I'm like walking to the kitchen counter, it's very based off your lifestyle too.
Yeah, 100%.
You know what I mean? So I'm gonna have, if dude, like when I used to personal train and I was walking kind of every like little bit, just I'm not doing manual labor, but my like low intensity activity was up more than office work when I'm making content. I had a little bit higher basal metabolic rate.
Yeah.
So I'm burning a little bit more calories a day. Now, in reality, how many calories am I burning with getting maybe 5,000 extra steps? Not a lot. You know what I mean? So just, this is all super like dependent on the person, dependent on their lifestyle. You know,
and that's why like a lot of people depend so heavily on the TDE calculators and shit, when in reality, like, you're gonna have to adjust for like your physical activity. Like, if you,
it's plug and play. When you start, like when I start working with somebody, even when I get their basal metabolic rate, get their maintenance calories, like, and the sad thing is sometimes people will overestimate how active they are, if that makes sense.
Very true.
So I usually underestimate their activity level, because I'm like, I don't really think this person has a real concept of like 5 to 6 days of strenuous, like exercising, like resistance training, you know what I mean? And a real workout as well. So it's like, you know, like it's plug and play. It really is. And then it's also plug and play of, since like some people respond a lot better to a higher fat, a little bit higher fats and lower carbs, and some people respond a lot when it comes to losing body fat. Some people respond incredibly well to a little bit higher carbs and lower fats. It all depends.
Yeah, it's all individual.
So like, and then also like if I hit a plateau mark and there's no way I can continue cutting calories, I'll just like cut carbs and add fats a little bit, if that makes sense.
And that's, I think, like the best way to find, like, don't use the calculator, because the best way to find it is just to track what you eat. So like whenever someone's like, yo, I'm trying to bulk, like, how much should I eat? And I'm like, bro, like, do you know what your maintenance is?
Exactly. Well, definitely find your maintenance,
Yeah.
and then go from there. Like, you know, so to experiment. If your maintenance is this fun number, like 3,000 calories, try eating at maintenance.
That'd be fun.
Yeah, like
3,000.
Okay, so if your maintenance is like 26, more realistic.
Nah,
number.
you could. It was fine.
3,000. So if your maintenance is 3,000 calories, try eating at maintenance first for like, if you can eat that much food, if you've been tracking your calories and eating, kind of. Try eating at maintenance first. See if you gain well. See if you lose body fat and build muscle. You know what I mean? If you do gain well, you could even try to eat in a little surplus and see if you stay lean while in a surplus.
Yeah.
If you don't lose body fat at maintenance, you know, okay, let's cut calories a little bit. Let's eat in a slight deficit. If that starts working, you know that you kind of need to eat more of in a slight deficit. You know what I mean? It's very dependent. I'm the person that can eat in a surplus and still be lean. It's just how I work. Some people don't get that. You know what I mean?
Like me. I get fat and chunky, and my face turns into a marshmallow. And shit sucks, because you lose your prep face, you lose your little jawline and shit.
Bro, I don't. But see, I gained.
Chub.
So I might be lean here, right? But bro,
I feel, bro. It's all fat distribution.
This is where I hold all my fat, basically. Because when the second I start eating in a deficit, like when I'm on do prep around you, you will notice the first thing, like my face will just sink in.
Yeah.
And that's where I hold all my fat.
awesome.
Yeah, that's where I hold all my fat, bro. I look like I be taking pictures now, bro, like with my arm around people if I'm out, and I'm like, fuck, bro, like that ain't quality, bro. Like, damn, like
Double chin.
your boy looking like a turkey. Fuck, like that's not cool, bro. I'm like, I really want to take pictures on prep, but then it's like when I'm on prep, I don't want to go out.
Yeah.
So I'm like, what am I
And
gonna
you
do?
can't, like,
Mirror selfie. Like, yeah.
And that's another thing we can get into is like fat distribution, because a lot of people think like doing ab workouts will lose fat in your stomach and you're gonna get abs, or like if you fucking roll this little rolling pin on your fucking legs, you're gonna get toned legs. Like, you see those videos with the bullshit?
Yeah, that will guarantee you results of losing your money.
Yeah,
if you do that
absolutely.
one. Yeah, I'm
That's
100%.
that was a good one. I like that one.
I fucking guarantee it. I guarantee you will get results in going negative in your bank account.
Yeah.
Fuck.
I used to swear by the same thing. I would do fucking abs every single day.
We talked about this the other week. I used to do the same shit. I literally would I would like fucking eat some bullshit and then go be like, I'm going to do like 3 extra sets of hanging leg raises.
Yo, hanging leg raises will fuck you up, bro. My
Yeah, they
shit
will.
will be sore for
For days,
weeks.
bro. And
Bro.
your abs being sore, if you laugh when your abs are sore and shit, or you be pooping, and I'm like, like, fuck, damn.
Especially if you haven't done them in like a while. Like,
Yeah,
them shits
bro.
hurt so bad after you train them. It's ridiculous.
If I went and did hanging leg raises tomorrow, I would be sore for like a brick.
Yes.
100%.
I did them for the first time in like a fucking year, like a couple weeks ago with Nick. Literally like 7 or 8 days until it went away.
Oh, fuck that.
It was like no shot.
Yeah, but back to the ab thing. No, man, like, you're 100% right. People are way too under the impression, like, but it's also not their fault, because how many times do you go on your For You page and see 6-pack ab workout?
It's like the quick and
And I'm
easy
like,
shit for views, because
it's
like
clickbait
everybody wants
content.
everybody wants abs.
It's
You
clickbait
know?
content.
Hell yeah.
Because people that don't know any better are gonna see somebody with abs, and granted, that dude might also have a couple videos about eating a calorie deficit or whatever, like, but if that person continuously posts, 6-pack at home ab workout, it's like, nah, dude.
And it's almost like they're wrong, but they're like not wrong, because like at the end of the day, training your abs will build your like abdominal muscles.
Yeah,
But like they just think like the person who sees it is like, hold up. They're not like wrong, but like in the viewer's eyes, they don't know that much. Like they probably don't even know that like you're training your abs like grows your abs. They just think like they're gonna lose the fat in that area, or like they're gonna do ab workouts and they're automatically gonna be like fucking shredded 6-pack, But like I said, like it's not like the people that are making the ab videos are wrong, because you're still gonna like grow your abs, but like you're just not gonna lose fat in that area.
exactly. It's again like what I like. Best metaphor is like, okay, so if training abs got you visible abs, if you were severely overweight, that means I could just have you train abs every single day, hypothetically, for a couple months, and then you'd have visible abs. That's not how it works.
That'd be lit though.
It'd be super lit, but that's
So
not how it
lit.
fucking works. So
I'll be like 40% body fat.
So yeah, training your abs can benefit, especially if you're doing something like crunches or like leg raises, where you're taking your abs through like some type of range of motion. You know what I mean? You're gonna get more hypertrophic benefits from that. But at the end of the day, it's not gonna make you or break you.
Yeah.
And you can also train your core stability wise in any movement that you do. You know what I mean? Like my core is very strong. You can't fucking like deadlift an RDL 4 or 5 plates. I have a strong fucking core. It's all bracing. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
So
and you're training your abs in like most movements like
exercises
that, right?
that you brace correctly, and especially if your diaphragm is also a muscle. I'm training my diaphragm if I'm breathing correctly, if I'm bracing properly every single movement.
I'm sure you eating them fucking 4,000 calories too is probably just training them shits a
Bro.
little bit too.
Bro, my distension is so bad, it's not even funny. But, bro, I've been taking...
Stretch.
Shout out John Effer. Taking that fucking Metamucil, dude.
That shit helps, for real.
I have never pooped so quality in my life. Dude, look.
I need to take it, like, more
You know how bad...
consistently,
You know how bad my vacuum is? I've upped my serving because since my bowel movements have been better, look at how much better my vacuum got.
Hell yeah, bro.
It's definitely because I'm fucking full of shit, bro.
So when you wake up in the morning, your stomach is, like, still full.
Oh, dude. I pooped 2 times this morning before I ate my first meal. Like, I pooped like 5:30, went back to sleep, woke up at like 6:30, pooped, and then was like, all right, I guess I'll have my first meal.
Yeah, bro. It's weird, though, because I feel like you have a higher basal metabolic rate, right? So, like, I feel like having that, it should, like, almost even out in a way where, like, I don't eat as much food, but, like, since mine's slower, then...
More food in, more food in, more food out.
That's what I'm saying, but, like, I feel like it would... For you, it would be pushed out faster, and then it would like.
It has all to do with your fiber intake, and I do not eat enough vegetables.
Got to eat more veggies. But actually,
100%
on the bulk right now, it's probably not that optimal. You're probably better off doing like micronutrients with supplements, like the pills, the pills. Let's talk about vitamins. That shit, bro.
And like the psyllium husk is also an organic fiber supplement. Like it's not like taking a laxative. You know what I mean? So, dude, it's definitely the most optimal thing when, especially like what he just did, we lowered gear. Like, so I just came off a blast. I'm cruising now. And I'm upping food, but I'm slowly kind of holding on to weight, if not losing a little bit of weight. So, like, this week, he doubled my fucking post-workout carbs. I went from 105 grams of rice cereal to 210. It was 3/4 of a box of fucking Rice Krispies. I'm dead serious.
Yeah, those things are light, so like 200 grams is like a lot.
3/4 of the whole fucking box, bro.
Yeah.
I had that and fucking 2 scoops of protein, and he doubled my fats for every single meal. 40 grams or peanut butter to 80, 10 grams of olive oil for every single meal to 20. So I'm like, this week, like I feel.
But yeah, Alistair got into some beef with some fucking dude with like 1 million followers on Instagram.
He paid for those, no doubt.
He gets like 200 likes on a post.
Bro, so
like, what is that?
This dude, I didn't even I tagged him on TikTok and I couldn't find him on Instagram. One, dude, I couldn't find you. So don't take it offensive. Like, again, like you said, you have bigger, better things to do. I do too. So I wasn't trying to fucking fish for your profile. But I guess after it got like 100-something K views, dude got really heated in the comments, and then I didn't respond in the comments because I didn't see it because my shit was blowing up.
Yeah.
And then he tagged me in his story.
And what was the video? Let him know.
Dude, sunning your genitals. It's like sun the most important part of your body. It's like, dude, what?
All right, so we gotta give him the whole picture. So his name is Paulie or something.
Paulie D Long or whatever.
Paulie D Long or whatever.
He's got his legs up in his fucking yard.
He posted a reel, an IG reel, right?
Yeah, he's got his, and it was originally a TikTok.
Okay.
Because I just copy and pasted it from TickSave and posted it on IG.
Okay.
But so I originally made a TikTok.
So Paulie D Long posted a video,
and he's got his legs up and he's sunning his genitals, and he's like, "Why would you not sun the most important part of your body?"
He's like, literally, I saw it was like he was out in the sun, just like legs
up,
literally like this, bro. I will do a visual right now. Bro's like this.
So he's basically saying like, you need to get vitamin D on your nutsack.
Yeah, just rocking out with his cock out. You know
so
what I'm
one, vitamin D isn't like spot absorbed. Like you go outside, right? And I get my benefits from the sunlight. Like they say, get the minimum 20 minutes of sunlight a day.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like, okay. So second, that's a really good way to get rectal cancer. Like your skin down there is super sensitive.
Yeah.
Right. So I was just like, this is a very good example of like stupid logic.
Yeah.
Like one, also great metaphor. When I take a vitamin, do I have to get a cream and rub it all over my body for the micronutrients to go to my body and for my body to utilize it everywhere? No.
That would suck.
Yeah. But that's not how, again, it's not how it works. So it's like, no, I don't need to sun my genitals. I'm sure it feels great. I'm not even lying. I'm sure it feels great, but it's not fucking necessary.
I probably have that. Would you say rectal cancer?
I
probably have that. Tanning bed, bro. I was going 3 days a week in the winter.
Oh yeah, in
the winter I was going 3 days a week. I was like, this is my I used it like it was almost like the gym, like where I was consistent in the gym. I was consistently going to the tanning bed 3 days a week. I would not let myself get white. in the winter. All winter, bro.
I don't fuck with their metabolic gear. I don't need any other reasons to die early.
Yeah.
He made the story and he was like, Mrs. Optimal, why are you telling your followers to go get vitamins? That's like the most least optimal thing you could do when you could just eat like bioavailable organ meats instead of going to the store. And one, it's like, dude,
not even that, bro. This dude is a grown ass man, probably like mid-30s, and is calling him Mrs. Optimal.
He was
like, what
mad,
kind of
bro.
childish shit is that?
And so I was just super nice in the DMs. I was like, bro, you seem like really upset. I was like, if you can provide me with any study, like done over a large group of people and that shows proper data to prove like what you're saying, vitamins are bad, like sunning your genitals is quality, I'm down to be humbled. And he made another story. He was like, I didn't see your TikTok because it only got 5,000 views, like this little shitty TikTok. So that's when I was like, all right, shots fired. And I went and looked at his Instagram, and he's got a marketing company, right? And his marketing company, he's got like 10K followers. And then he's got 1 million followers on his personal Instagram. I go look at his likes, and he can't even break like 12K with 1 million followers.
Not even that. Like, he was getting 200 likes. I was looking at his posts, 200 likes per like video that he was posting.
That's what I'm saying. So like,
it's terrible.
I made that video. I was like, bro, you're childish. Like, you're acting half your age. You're getting pressed. I was like, I wasn't gonna do this, but then you wanted to be childish. I was like, why do you only have fucking this many likes? And why is your marketing company like that you claim to be so successful over your Instagram? Obviously, it's not helping you out.
It ain't working.
And then he DM'd me this morning. He was like, I'm just gonna delete your Instagram account.
Yeah. So it's like, bro, some people on social media, like, you don't even realize it. Some of the top dogs, not even saying that he's a top dog. I've never heard of him in my life. But, like, some of the top dogs that you think are, like, super cool are fucking assholes. Dickheads.
Dude, he got so pressed. If my thing is, dude, if you're confident in your knowledge, you don't get upset.
Facts.
You just fucking debate like an adult. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like,
he's got no idea what he's talking about.
Yeah.
You see his fucking, someone says sun your balls. I don't know who it was. He must have got it from someone else, because I definitely heard that shit before. To like sun your balls.
Again, I think he's like a Liver King zealot, bro.
Yeah.
So, I mean,
but the fact that he's like responding to what, like, the video that you made in like
it only gave me more clout.
Absolutely.
Like, and then all his fucking followers came and started commenting on the post. Like,
really?
Yeah, it's absolutely. It was funny. Right after he posted the story, people are like, "This guy's telling people to go get vitamins when he could just get organ meats." Big L. And I'm like,
yeah, like, where the fuck do you even get organ meats, bro? The best thing you can get at Walmart is fucking maybe some liver.
Here's the thing. Bioavailability is a big thing. And what do most people have access to over fucking, like, expensive organ meats, too? Because going to a butcher place, it's probably not cheap, bro.
So I'm saying, these motherfuckers eating testicles, bro. Like, where the fuck do you even find that shit, bro?
You got to go to a butcher.
Yeah, and fuck that.
You got to get a whole cow or a whole goat or a whole whatever. And, yeah.
You might as well just start, like, growing them in your backyard and shit. Growing the fucking... taming the damn cows, and then you chop its balls off. Chesticles.
My problem with all these like holistic diet organ meat people is like, yes, eating liver can be healthy. It can be very healthy, but there's so many other things that people can do before that are easy and just more accessible and practical than fucking doing that. Like,
have you seen Santa Cruz Medicinals on TikTok? Fuck. All right, never mind. I was gonna say, if you've seen him, I can get your opinion on him. He goes to the store. He's like, he takes out like the fucking your Cocoa Pebbles. He's like, this is the worst way to start your morning. It's got high fructose corn syrup, a bunch of sugar, and it's got this ingredient, blah blah blah. Bad.
That sounds like Carnivore MD.
Yeah,
he's the guy.
Same shit.
He's the guy who goes in there. He's like, seed oils everywhere.
Yeah. You saw the one where he went to Chipotle? And he was like,
I have a high seed oil allergy.
You know, he was like, what do you cook the chicken in? And then they're like, yo, you can't record it here.
Yeah, I heard that.
And then they were like, bran oil, bran seed, some bullshit. I don't know.
Lay down, Buster.
And then he fucking walks out of the Chipotle, No, he just said thank you and then walked away. Like, he didn't even get anything from Chipotle. It's not, the dog is fine. But, he didn't even get anything from Chipotle. Fucking walks out and is like, brand, whatever the oil it was, he's like, that's a seed oil. And then fucking, like, went on about seed oils and shit. Like,
Bro,
I don't know.
Here's my thing, dude. If you can't show me a bunch of data that says that this is going to, and again, not data with rats, where, like, I have to take X amount of, like, palm oil for it to give me a fucking heart attack. Buster, you gotta calm down, Bubba. Please. I understand. I know.
There's no way it's, like, killing you.
Dude, it's not. Again, the poison is in the dose, bro. So, like, the argument with fluoride and toothpaste. It's like, do you know how much fucking toothpaste I would have to eat? Like, I think it's like, I forget the actual measurement, but it's some like very ridiculous number of bottles of toothpaste, like 12 or 24 or something like that you would have to consume to fucking get a like lethal dosage of fluoride from your toothpaste.
Yeah.
So people just take things like, yeah, fluoride when you ingest it at a certain dose can be very bad for you, can fucking kill you. And then they're like, oh my God, fluoride's in toothpaste. We're all gonna die. It's like, dude, just context. When in fucking kindergarten, you know, when they tell you to read, they teach you how to read, and they're like, look for context clues in the reading. It tells you what's gonna happen or what's going on. It's like when you're reading a fucking scientific article that's doing any type of research, context clues. Look at the context of the study, the data,
the dosage that gives a certain result.
Exactly.
You know? So it's like, even with, have you seen this shit? It's like, there's some shit in Dawn soap that you're not supposed to eat. And then it's like, if you're washing your dishes with Dawn, right, there's going to be trace amounts of Dawn on your dish. And then when you put food on it and you eat it, you're ingesting that Dawn. And it's like, bro, you fucking wash the dish. You know how minuscule amounts of Dawn you're gonna eat,
like micro
and
amounts.
That's even if it like stays on there. Like, what if it like, you
but
know,
people are so fucking worried about that, and then like we'll go drink and like do blow on the weekends.
Facts.
It's like, okay, dude, that's fine.
That's what I do.
all
the blow, bro.
People's logic is just so ass backwards. Buster, Bubba.
They're like making out right now.
No, he's not supposed to be doing that. Buster, Bubba. Here.
Nah, he good.
Nah, so that's like, I'm not supposed to let him do that because apparently it's like him hyper fixating. He's got sensory stuff, so it like makes him feel comfortable when he's anxious. Buster, come here, Bubba. Buster, Bubba, come here. Buster.
Doggy.
Come here. Son, come here.
Yeah, bro. So basically, don't use Dawn, bro, because you're going to die if you use Dawn.
Lay down, bub. Please.
Yeah.
I see
you. agree? Don't use Dawn?
Yeah, don't use Dawn, so
you're going to die if you use Dawn. It's not
leave more Dawn for me. Fuck yeah.
Yeah. It just dawned on me.
So I'm going to look at the fucking...
Yeah, so we got a bunch of ideas, topics, questions from you guys. So if you actually comment on this podcast, we will answer your questions in the next podcast. We can do that on like every podcast because like we want to involve you guys as well. It's not just about us here. You know what I'm saying? It's we're for the boys. Chicken Rice Podcast is for the boys. So let's get into it.
Oh, this is a good one. Ruben said, fuck, marry, kill the food in your current diet. Like, you got to fuck one, marry one, kill one, the food in your current diet.
But, like, what's...
Like, if it was...
3 of them?
Yeah.
Like, meals or, like
food groups?
Choices?
Like, food groups. I know what you're going to marry.
What do you mean, food groups?
Food, like, chicken, rice, potatoes, like...
But there's more than 3. A lot more than 3.
Yeah, but you got to choose. That's the hard part.
Okay, fuck, marry, kill. Right now, we're fucking... Dude, it's hard because it's like you got chicken and rice. I'm probably marrying the chicken. I'm fucking the shit out of the rice.
That's gonna be a quality sensation.
Quality. It's gonna be real rough in there. And then probably killing that fucking cream, the rice flour, bro. I don't like it. I'd rather have cream of rice right now.
Big L.
Have you had it?
No.
I'm going to give you one.
Bet.
I'm going to give you one of my bags. It's like
the aftertaste. You describe it to me. And
no,
it
not
doesn't
that.
sound fun.
That was the brown rice one. That one was awful. But like even the white rice one, bro, it's like it's like creamier and like not as like
clumpy,
grainy. But like when you cook the cream of rice, like the graininess goes away. You know what I'm saying?
If you do it right, yeah.
Yeah, and like this, I don't know. It's just weird. It doesn't have as much flavor, I think, as like the cream of rice type shit. I don't know. It's weird. And like you have to make it this certain way to actually get it fluffy. So like I microwave it for a minute, and I have to do 15-second increments for like another like minute and a half, 2 minutes. And I'm like, bro, I'm sitting here making this fucking shit like
for 8 minutes.
That's what I'm saying. And I'm gonna eat it in like 2 seconds. You know what I'm saying? Why am I spending all this time and it's not even that good? So fuck, marry, kill. We're marrying chicken because protein is the most important. You know what I'm saying? Side ting on the side is gonna be the red chicken, but that's just like an extra. You know what I'm saying? That's a side ting. Rice, fucking the rice. Killing the cream of rice flour or the rice flour right now. 100%.
Fucking.
Or the Greek yogi. We can go without the Greek yogi.
For me, bro, I would say.
You hate rice for no reason, bro. I love rice.
I honestly, bro, but here's the thing. It's because I'm eating so much of it right now that I just.
You should just switch to that flavor gang shit, bro. Because that shit's flavored. Why don't you switch to that?
Because I don't want to eat cream of rice every meal.
Why not?
It's so expensive.
Yep.
You know what I mean? Like white rice, bro, is so cheap. And
you could do like oats. Oats is cheap.
I would probably fuck my oats because I love my oats in the morning.
There you go.
I would probably, bro. I would probably have to. I probably have to marry my flank steak right now, bro, because I've been making this quality flank steak.
Red meat always hits, bro.
Bro, it's so good. And then I would have to kill either the white rice or avocado because I have to eat 180 grams of avocado right now. So no matter how I chop that up, bro, I'm just eating straight avocado at some point.
I love avocado.
Dude, the texture gets me.
I think, honestly, if you sub out your rice in every single meal for something else, you're going to get sick of that something else. And then you're going to be like, yo, I want this fucking rice back.
I tried potatoes, and the problem with potatoes is
more satiating.
But I have to eat so much more to hit my macros. Like 12 ounces of potatoes, bro. That's so many fucking potatoes.
Yeah, and they're satiating as fuck, which is not what you want.
Yeah,
bulk, you know?
Yeah, no, like, yeah, bro. So,
and then you could go cereal, but then you're getting fucking more sugar than carbs at that point.
Fucking blend up all my meals. There's a good one.
What are you guys picking? Comment down below. Fuck, marry, kill. Out of your pick three things that you eat on a daily basis. Fuck, marry, kill. I got some TikTok comments.
This is good. This is good for you too. Are there any? No, I have a bunch. Are there any companies? I have a bunch of good ones too. Are there any companies you would want to be sponsored by in the future?
Ooh. I don't know. Right now, I'm young LA, so clothing is like out the window unless I could get like multiple clothing sponsors. But I don't even know what other clothing brand I would go with. I already have my own. Supplements, if I could get with another one other than Echo, it would be Gorilla. But like, I don't think you can do two at the same time, you know. So like, I'm cool with Echo right now. Like, Echo is lit, and I only see like good things from them. I have Gila Mix. What other sponsorships are there?
I want an HRT clinic sponsor.
There you go. Fucking the gear sponsor.
Yeah, Transcend HRT, please sponsor me because I'll talk about gear all day long if you guys fucking get business from that.
I honestly don't know. Now that I think about it, what else is there for me and my content?
YouTube sponsors would be quality, bro.
Yeah.
Jeff Nippert gets sponsored by like editing softwares to put in his YouTube. He's like, I edited this video with da 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 at the beginning of his video. I mean, dude, with social media now, it's at like you could get
unlimited.
Yeah, you could get fucking sponsored by Shit, dude. Gabe Guinness is sponsored by a black coffee company, because he made that viral TikTok about how he drinks black coffee and salt for pre-workout, not pre-workout,
There you
because
go.
it's expensive as
That's
fuck.
dope.
Yeah.
Hell
So like,
yeah.
dude, you could get sponsored by anything.
Yeah.
For me, I just want like Young Law, and then
Maybe Pride Foods. Pride Foods, bro.
Cream of Rice sponsor would be dope.
That would be
like,
fire.
For me, Flavor Gang, Young Law, and then that's it, bro. Because honestly, my big goal at the end of the day, like you have your clothing company, I have like No Limits Athletics. I want to take that to another level. Like I'd like that to be my main focus at the end of the day. You know
There
what I
is
mean?
a company. It's called Let's Get Checked. I was gonna make a video. They wanted to do like a YouTube sponsorship, but
Oh,
like
that's
just for like
lit.
a video, I was gonna get paid or some shit. It's like Let's Get Checked, and you can like, they send you a kit for like blood work, and you do like the
Oh,
kit.
that's
You
dope.
send it in, and then you get your results. So it's
That-
like an at-home like blood work thing. I thought it was pretty cool, but I just never like executed on like plugging it in the video, because that's what they wanted me to do, was like plug it. But I haven't tried it myself yet. I kind of wanted to like try it out myself just to see like what it was about and shit before I always do that shit, because it's like I'm not gonna plug something if I don't know its quality.
Oh yeah, no doubt.
You know what I'm saying?
No doubt.
So I wanted to try it out first, and then I just ended up forgetting about it. No, I'm remembering it, but it's tough.
This was a good one too, and I think it applies to you because dude, you're definitely gonna get your pro card. You're good at this, especially for how young you are.
Going pro.
What are your bodybuilding goals after you get your pro card, which we all know you will? I'm going to
The O, baby.
Yeah.
I'm going to the fucking O. Was it hard getting out of the sweet craving, cheating eating phase? If there is one, if so, do you have any good tips to break it? So like we were saying before, the more sugar you have on a daily basis, the more your body will crave that. So if you can like slowly like decrease your sugar intake over time, that would probably be the best way to go about it, so that you're not like craving shit like crazy and like ended up like binging and shit. Me, I would just cut it out, but that's just like what I like to do, is just like cold turkey shit. Like when I do caffeine, I don't slowly decrease my caffeine intake. I just cut that shit out for like a week.
Well,
I get back on.
I'm all or nothing.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
It's like,
I'm either gonna do it or I'm not. I'm the same way. So I just cut it or do it. But
yeah, and there's like, it's not like you can't have any sugar in your fucking diet. Like for example, Alistair does like Cocoa Pebbles and shit, and like a rice cereal that obviously has sugar in it post workout, so that he gets that shit right away.
and it's just because I'm more insulin sensitive post workout, so my insulin hormone is just more readily able to regulate my blood sugar.
I'm fucking out of breath for some reason.
Me too, bro.
Fucking gotta do some cardio.
Fucking
But yeah, wait, hold up. Is there more to go in that question? So he said,
I would do just zero Gatorade, zero like sugar sodas with carbonation. Anything with carbonation. If you have a craving, go drink a fucking zero soda. If it's really bad, go chug some water. If you still have that craving after you've chugged water, go drink a zero sugar. I guarantee you that carbonation will kick that craving. And then by the time you're done drinking or get halfway through the soda, you'll be like, damn, I don't even have a craving anymore.
yeah, diet soda for the cravings for sure. And if you're on prep, bro, like this
You're
is
just gonna be hungry.
No, yeah, you're gonna be hungry regardless. But this is a hack too. I don't really like it. I didn't really like it on prep, but I know what really works for some people is like the sugar-free Jello.
Oh yeah.
Making like the Jello that's like fucking 10 calories for a giant ass bowl and shit. But it just fucks my stomach up, bro, like crazy.
BCA popsicles.
BCA popsicles? I used to make BCA fucking slushies.
So if you get those little homemade popsicle makers with the sticks on them, water, a little bit of BCAs, bro.
I would do it with fruit. I would make like a smoothie and then pour it in there, freeze it.
Chewing on that a little bit of strawberry, some BCAs, put it in the popsicle. Yup.
No.
Yeah, bro. That'll save your life on prep, bro, because you just want to taste something at some point when you get so fucking hungry.
I mean, this dude's probably not on prep. He probably just has cravings like everybody else. So, like, bro, like, just get into the habit of just eating better foods. Like, a lot of you guys out there probably aren't eating the best. So, if you want to get rid of those cravings, just improve your diet, like, overall. And then if you stick with that for, like, I would say even just, like, a couple weeks, like, maybe a month, like, you used to eating like a certain way. Like I've been
100%.
doing it since I was 16, so I'm very used to it now. I don't have any like cheat meals. I don't like go to McDonald's when I'm fucking feeling McDonald's because I don't feel the need to.
Double quarter pounder straight to your face. Call your mama.
The only time I really like go off of my diet is if I'm like going out to eat with friends, and that's usually not very often because I don't have friends. They got like three or four fucking friends. The circle's very small. When we go out to eat, we go get sushi because that's the only food that I will really eat other than my meal plan is sushi.
Fucking.
What's your go-to cheat?
Chick-fil-A, bro.
Chick-fil-A.
I'm a simpleton, bro. I can eat.
What's your favorite food though?
My favorite food in general?
Yeah, like food group. Not group, but like, you know what I mean.
My favorite food. Bro, I'm a big breakfast guy, brunch guy. Like breakfast or brunch. Any like
Slit.
Yeah, type of like French toast concoction that's dank as fuck, bro. Yeah, I'm all game for that. Any type of pancake concoction that's dank. Like Crepe Creations has a chorizo hash bowl. It's breakfast potatoes, jalapenos, 2 eggs, ground beef, chorizo sausage, peppers, cheese.
So kind of like a breakfast guy.
And like a breakfast bowl. Yeah, bro, I'm a big breakfast guy.
I feel you.
Fucking, here's a good one, though. How to deal when failing a PR or not progressing as you'd expect in your lifting.
Eat more fucking chicken or rice.
Upping your calories is a great one. Focus. So there's 3 things. It's like focus on your. Are you sleeping consistently? That's a big one that people sleep on. You see what I did there?
They literally sleep on it. But exactly, like they actually don't sleep on it because they're not sleeping.
Exactly.
You know.
So that's a big one, man. Because if you get a spike in cortisol from lower sleep, you get an increase in AMPK signaling and a decrease in mTOR signaling, and that just causes protein degradation and muscle glycogen breakdown. So it's just not. It's a great way to kill your gains. I sound like ATX lean now. Fuck.
Who?
You know the old guy Jeff Cavalieri's always like cardio's killing your gains.
Yeah. Athlete next, motherfucker.
Fucking so. There's sleep, water, bro. A lot of people don't drink enough water.
Hydration.
And I understand that fluid is fluid because, like, yes, in a sense, but your body needs to directly absorb water too, like H2O. You know what I mean? So,
liquid chicken or rice.
And then, look at your calories. Are you eating enough to put on muscle?
Are you like gaining weight? You know, look at the scale.
And then look at your programming, frequency of your programming. How many times are you doing said exercise a week? How many times are you doing X amount of presses? Are you doing a horizontal push day? Are you doing a vertical push day? Like there's so many variables that go into it.
Are you training like a pussy? You know, that could be the issue.
Long story short, I would say if an exercise is getting stale, like super stale, sometimes you just need to deload and go back to the drawing board. Deload could be, do like 50 to 60% of your like intense training for an entire week, or a deload could be like take 2 to 3 days off the gym in a row, get your central nervous system to kind of reset, get a break, and then usually that'll help a lot. But there's many different variables that go into it, and most of the time I'll say it's just a simple answer of like, you guys aren't fucking eating enough because you guys have no idea how much food that you actually can use and like put to use, especially at a young age, because that was a younger guy that asked that question. So it's especially when you're young, bro.
And to simplify what he said, train hard and eat more chicken or rice. And, there's no reason that you shouldn't be progressing in the gym.
Facts.
That's the simplified answer from Ben.
Here's a controversial one. Do you like JPG?
Do I like him? I think I like him as a person.
Yeah.
I think he's a cool dude.
He's very...
I don't watch his content religiously and, adapt his style of training into my training.
I think people hate on him a little too much, bro.
I think people hate on him because of how well he's done in such a short fucking time. He blew the fuck up.
Well, because he's fucking... Dude, if...
Jealousy.
I literally was like... in my head, like, dude, I don't think anybody's going to want to see fucking bullshit content about me talking about moment arms and all this training shit. Like, nobody's going to want to see that. And then he blows up off of it.
Yeah.
So, dude, what the fuck? Can I be mad for being insecure about myself and not being willing to put myself out there? No. The only thing I will say is his followers are super annoying.
Super gay.
But he calls them out though, like the ones that.
Don't fucking cancel me. That was obviously a joke, guys. I don't care if you're gay or if you're straight or you're a fucking.
Don't be sensitive.
Alligator. I don't care.
Don't be sensitive. It's it's a word. It's just a word.
It means happy.
Yeah.
I'm fucking happy as shit.
So
because I'm eating my chicken rice, getting jacked.
Damn.
Chewable trash.
So it's like the funniest comment. I burst out laughing on my TikTok that went viral about the Costopec fly.
Someone said like, "Oh, JPG."
No,
JPG?
yeah, like in the funniest shit under it, bro. It got like 100-something likes. Bro said, "Why you meat riding?" Right under it, bro. And I understand that everybody wants to, like, if he's a creator that you follow, it's like you want his 2 cents on it, right? Like I DM Joe Bennett all the time, hypertrophy coach, because I met him in Columbus. I'll literally DM him about certain things that I'm not entirely too confident about. Like if especially if it's controversial thing.
Dope ass dude.
Bro, I'm trying to, like, when he's done with the Olympia this year, I'm supposed to like set up with him to go train down there with him.
That's fucking awesome, bro. I watched Terrence's videos, bro.
Boring.
When I tell you, I cannot watch them, but like he's fucking cool, and I can tell he's fucking cool watching the videos, and like Terrence is there, and it's his video, and it's like I'm more entertained by this fucking hypertrophy coach dude. No offense to Terrence, looks fucking sick. Just can't watch your videos, bro. Sorry. I know you're watching this. I know you are. I know. My God. Rough Diesel. What is up? You're the fucking man. You're just boring. Sorry.
Joe talked to me for a straight hour and 20 minutes at the meet and greet because he was there with Terrence. So.
And nobody wanted to talk to him. Everybody wanted to talk to Terrence, right?
Well, there's like Brandon Curry, Terrence, fucking Brett Wilkin, Reagan Grimes. All of them are there. So, but I'm like dick riding Joe, bro. Yep. I was like, oh my God, I can talk to Joe. I was like, I got it, dude. Like,
yeah, he's dope.
And so that's how I started like talking to him. But again, it's cool to seek information from people, but I'm also super not, and I guess we could say skeptical, but I'm gonna find out for myself as well. I'm gonna take that information that he says and then go try it. Like, you know, I was fucking around with a tricep extension, messing with the cable link, and I was like, can I, even though people are going to say it doesn't matter if you train your triceps in a mid, lengthened, or shortened position because the new study says it doesn't benefit the long head. Fuck you guys. I don't care. I'm just playing around with concepts here. I'm messing with the cable and just the length of the pulley relative to my arm, and if I can train it in the mid, shortened, and lengthened position, because there's no studies on this. I've never seen anybody post it, right? So I go to another professional that I know, and I message him. I sent him a video. I was like, what's good with this? And he was like, I mean, hypothetically speaking, yeah, you know what I mean? But it's more so like, does it make you or break you at the end of the day? No. But again, so like I'm seeking advice from him, but that doesn't at the end of the day decide whether or not I think if it's useful in training or anything of that nature. You know what I mean? That's up for me to decide.
Yeah.
So if you literally base all your information off of what JPG coaching says, you're not even thinking for yourself.
Yes, and that's what everybody I think does, is because it's so much easier to hear a source, hear it on fucking TikTok where you're seeing all these videos, you see an informational video, it's like 30 seconds long, just to like, it's so much easier to just take that, you know, and then run with it because this dude has 3 million followers and he knows what he's talking about. But it's like, bro, you need to apply the shit for yourself. You are your own like human being, bro. And like, you shouldn't just take what someone says and fucking just do it just because. Like, experiment with your body, yourself in the gym. Find the movements that you like the most that are like optimal, you know, optimal for you, optimal for your fucking the body in general.
Such a relative term. What is optimal? Optimal, I guess you could also say, if you're not like, if a workout is optimal for you, but you fucking hate doing it, is it optimal? No, exactly.
No shot.
So you're right. And again, it's like, people just people have this bad habit of, there's a bunch of people out here on social media who fuck around and sound smart because their information comes from the last smart person that they heard talk, if that makes sense. That's why people tag and dick ride people hard.
Yeah.
Hard, bro.
It's because people believe what they hear from other people because they don't want to learn for themselves, basically, if that makes sense. You know what I'm saying? I catch myself doing the same shit sometimes where it's like I'll take what someone says as like not like gospel, but I'll reiterate
at face value. You'll take it as,
I'll
as real
reiterate
information.
And but because it's like I said, it's so easy to do that. You don't want to fucking listen to someone. Because if you think about it, every time you listen to what someone says, are you going to fucking go and research it every single time?
No.
Probably not, because, like, you know what I'm saying? It's like, that would take a lot of fucking time.
There's also context to it, you know what I mean? But it also, again, the main thing would be, like, you guys fucking do this for everything. It's almost like you guys need JPG to tell you whether or not to brush your fucking teeth at night or not.
Yeah, bro. JPG's over here wiping your ass. Like, yo, I'm done.
He doesn't even care. He's told you guys to not stop doing this shit in the comment sections, and y'all still out here doing this shit. Like,
it's like Brian Shaw. It's like, yo,
Brian Shaw.
JPD, I'm done. Come wipe my ass. I'm on the toilet.
How do you feel about influencer trainers that have never competed in bodybuilding giving advice on bodybuilding? They shouldn't fucking do it.
It's basically me.
No, you've competed.
Yeah, but I coached people before I competed. But there is a lot of people like that. And it's like,
But you weren't sitting there like...
I don't do content like that.
You weren't advertising yourself as a fucking bodybuilding coach, bro. Yeah. Do you see what I'm saying? It's like... I hate to call this guy out. Yeah, dude, like Ryan Schmidl is one of those guys, bro.
He does coaching?
He doesn't coach. It's not even that. It's like giving your 2 cents on bodybuilding and like portraying yourself as a bodybuilding influencer if you've never competed or not even thinking about it. You know what I mean? Like Jacked Italian doesn't say he's a bodybuilder. He'll straight up tell you he fucking doesn't bodybuild. You know what I mean?
So I get what you're saying. So it's because I follow Ryan. I think Ryan's cool.
Ryan's
I've
cool.
I've never seen him post the shits, but like I get what you're saying. It's like, especially if you don't have like plans to compete or like you don't have like any knowledge in the space of like bodybuilding, you have no interest in doing it yourself. I don't think wouldn't even make sense for you to like give advice or like
Ryan's
coach
cool.
people.
Ryan's cool. Ryan just flip flops with his information because again, most of the time he's getting his information from someone else, the previous smart person he heard. And the sad thing is that most of these smart people that are floating around on like social media now aren't too smart.
Yeah, and I feel like because we base knowledge off of research, right? So it's like everybody's interpretation of the research is going to be different, I feel like. So like it's almost like you're going to hear different shit all the time.
People fucking have this bad habit of basing knowledge off of your now with like your followers or your presentation, your physique, you know, how much money you have, things of that nature. I mean, your credibility goes in with that, and it's like, again, I'll use a perfect example of my buddy Andrew. It's a CSCS. He's worked with Green Bay Packers athletes when he went through college, you know what I mean, for exercise science and all that stuff. He's worked with like top tier professional athletes, and it's like he doesn't look at all like he'd be able to school you in any fucking topic on exercise science, but that dude could talk circles around me when it comes to biomechanics.
Are you talking about like his physical?
Yes, okay. Exactly. So people, but it's like, you know, it's just so stupid that people will take, you know, like Sadiq Hadijovic is a good one, that physique pro. He says some shit that is just like, I'm like, really, bro? Like, did you hear what just came out of your mouth?
Yeah.
And then people will be like, oh, fuck yeah, run with it because he looks great.
Yeah. And I feel like even with me, because I have like an apply for, like, I want to do coaching because I know I can help some people, but I don't post any content that's like really informational. And when I do, it's like on here when we're talking together because I can like bounce shit off of you.
You're not out here seeking people's bread, bro.
Yeah. But that's what I'm saying is like I still get people that will like apply for coaching and shit. And I don't do any sort of, you know what I'm saying, informational shit. So it's like they're basing them like Like they want me to coach them just because of how I look.
Well, it's also who are you coaching, bro? You're perfectly equipped to lifestyle coach somebody.
Yeah.
What?
I'm not coaching no
exactly.
fucking.
I don't even fucking prep people, bro. Because here's the way I would prep somebody. If you came to me and you were like, bro, I want you to prep me, I would do that shit for free. Because I need to learn how to prep someone.
Yo, next prep
properly.
You wanna do it?
Yeah, I will. Fuck yeah.
Let's do it.
Because it's free experience for me.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? I need to properly learn how to fucking do like actually fucking fuck someone up and get them lean.
Yeah.
Before I'm like, hey, I'm gonna charge you and extra. I charge extra on prep because it's not like weekly check-ins, bro. Like peak week, it's like check-in every day.
Yeah, very.
You know what I mean?
Frequent check-ins.
Yeah. Like I need to see your physique, and I could be like, yo, it's 8:00. Like you just had a refeed meal. Drop your fucking clothes and send me physique pictures right now.
No.
You know what I mean? But until you get that experience, I'm not gonna sit here and be like, I am a prep coach.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it's again, it's not fucked up to coach if who are you coaching? You know?
Yeah.
You're perfectly equipped to start lifestyle coaching, and then in a sense, it's just like start with a fucking super cheap rate. When I started doing this, bro, I was doing it for like $50 a month, bro.
Yeah,
like 3-4 years ago. When I was still personal training, I started doing this, bro. I would charge people like $100 for like a 24-week program, and that was just because I was like, dude, I just need to start writing programs.
Yeah.
And get good at this. And first programs I started writing were just like, dude, hey, can I write you a program? Like my buddies. Like, hey, can I write you a program? You know what I mean? Like,
and that's how it is with anything, I think. It's like, that's why, like, I think, like, some, like, big entrepreneurs and shit will be like, go to someone that's doing well and say, can I work for you for free?
Dead ass, bro. Dead ass.
And that's how they start. And then you get in, you learn the experience, you have that experience. You get so fucking good at it that you can then charge for it. You know,
No,
I was
100%.
watching Moldcast the other day. Christian Guzman was talking about he used to give workout plans out for free to people, bro. He used to respond to like every email he said, and like would just give out workout programs. And his dad was like, "You should start charging people." Started charging people. Next thing you know, he's making $40K a month. He said, "Like what the fuck?"
No fucking doubt.
Crazy.
It's that easy, bro. I did DMs today. DM applications and set up for tomorrow, and I have
people DM you with applications.
They do my application, and I text them and reach out because it's very personable.
Yeah,
you know
for
what I mean?
sure.
And so I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Yeah.
6 unread like messages that I need to schedule, and I've scheduled 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 appointments for tomorrow. So it's like it just comes down to how hungry you are. I sat for 2 hours on my phone this morning getting back to all fucking 430 something applications that I had.
It's crazy.
Yeah, it's not fun. And like half of those people, because my TikTok's been doing better, like the younger kids, like the 18 to 20-year-olds, will probably not respond to me.
Yeah.
For whatever reason. They just kind of ghost. You know what I mean? It's almost like impulse, fill out the application.
Yeah.
But of those like 400 something applications, I'll at least get 25% of those that set up a call. You know what I mean? So it just depends to how hungry you are. But most people will look at like 400 something applications and be like, oh, I gotta send out 400 messages today.
That's like kind of like me with like responding to DMs.
Yeah, you're so much better about that.
Not the same at all, but like I will respond to every single DM, but like I find myself always pushing it off, but then I find it a lot easier to just do them all at once. So I let them pile up for a little bit. Like I don't get back to them like one at a time.
Because you get in a groove, bro.
Yeah,
you know
so
what I mean?
I'll sit down for literally like 30 minutes at a time and just voice message people. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So that was applications for like a week and a half.
Yeah.
So for a week and a half, I was like, dude, I'm not looking at this because I'm not going to go every day and answer like 10 applications.
Yeah.
Like I'm just going to answer them all. So I do the same shit.
And that's what you should do with your DMs too, bro. Just go through there, especially voice messages. So fire. And it's so much like better for them too. Like imagine like you fucking DMing C-Bum and then he fucking responds with a voice message.
Oh, you'd be
like
so
how
lit.
fucking sick would that be? You know what I'm saying?
Definitely just make someone's day.
And then you know it's them too. Because
Yeah.
like I feel like I think one time
A lot of people use automated shit.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's like even I think I texted someone when I was doing coaching. Like I got an application and I texted them, like phone number, And they're like,
oh, they ask me all the time, is this automated?
Is this actually you? Like, they don't think it's actually you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But then when you send a voice message, especially like on Instagram and shit, like they know it's you. You know, because like you can send them like a little text message, but like they don't really know it's you.
The voice thing is the best. I always
Yeah,
use that just because it's easier to talk
so
too, bro.
So I've been sending you them on the text messages.
Yeah,
bro.
I'm glad we're on the same page, bro, because people get annoyed when I do that shit, and I hate texting like that, bro.
Yeah.
It's tedious, bro. Well, it's also because I'm texting on my phone every day for fucking work.
Facts. Did we conclude on what we were talking about? I think we did.
Yeah.
We concluded. New topic. How is it balancing the workload of college and being consistent on social media as well as the gym? And how do you find that balance? This is coming from someone who is going to be a freshman in college this year. Shout out Carl. I know you're watching right now because you watch all the Potters. I appreciate you. But for me, my first semester was all online. I went to Tech, Horry Georgetown Technical College, which is like right next to Coastal Carolina. It's like a smaller college, a lot cheaper. That was all online, and I live 30 minutes from the campus. So I was just home the entire time, didn't really even go to the campus at all. So that made it a lot easier because I was always home. I could just gym, content, get my work done. And that was set up so, like, at Tech, I think it was... Why am I out of breath?
You check your blood pressure, bro.
It's all the caffeine, bro. Holy shit. But yeah, so I was at Tech. And how it was set up was, like, on the online shit, you would have all these classes, and there would be assignments, quizzes, or tests due at the end of the week. So, like, on Sunday night, everything was due. So, like, I'm very good with, like, time management. Monday, I would get as much as I could done. Tuesday, much as I could done. I would try to get, like everything done mad early, and then I could just do whatever I wanted for the rest of the week. You know what I'm saying? So, time management with college content and gym, like, if you manage your time correctly, there's no reason you shouldn't find success in both school, content, and gym. I had Dean's List first semester at Coastal and President's List second semester. So, like, all A's and, like, I think a few B's. For the most part, like, all A's. So, like, it's not like I was doing content, like, a shit ton and, like, not focusing on school. Like, I was doing both, correct? So, getting good grades in school, making a shit ton of content, making pretty good content. I was doing the gym vlogs, I think, last semester, and making gains in the gym, obviously. And, yeah, what do you know about college, Ali Star?
Bro, when I was in college, I was just working in a gym, and, dude, I did a lot of classes. I finished my associates in, like, a year.
Well, I mean,
because I was
the
like,
question kind of applies to,
out.
like, the question kind of applies to more than just, like, college. It's more just, like, balancing life, you know, things that happen in your life. So you do coaching a lot. Like, that takes up a lot of your time, I'm sure. But then you also have to go to the gym, and then you have to make content, and you got, you know, a bunch of shit going on. And what does it come down to? Time management, always.
It's always
how you manage your time.
It's just prior preparation prevents piss poor performance. I hate to, like, I always say that shit to my clients. It's like with anything you do. How do I meal prep? How do I...
You need caffeine, I think.
I do. How do I meal prep? How do I do this? How do I do that? It's like...
I'm not your fucking dad. Like, you just
fucking
need to...
prepare yourself.
Yes.
I don't know your schedule. Like, you lay out these things in a proper manner for you to get them done efficiently. It's quite simple. But the part that's not so simple is, like, making yourself adhere, the self-control part, making yourself adhere to that, if that makes sense.
Yeah, and the thing is, if you're doing what you love all the time, it's very easy to just get shit done because it doesn't really feel like you're working, you know? For me, I don't really like school that much, but sometimes I do like that, like, consistent, like, structure of, like, going to classes and shit and, like, you know, just getting the work done. But just overall, school really isn't my thing, and, like, content creation is obviously what I enjoy doing the most, so I'm probably gonna, you know, knock out school when I'm in school because it's August. What is it? it's August something. I start school in like a week. So when school starts, I'm going to knock out schoolwork as soon as possible so that I can focus right back on content, right back on gym, all that. You know what I'm saying?
No, exactly. It's just, dude, it's just a matter of, more so it's a matter of managing your stress, I feel like.
Yeah, very true.
Because if you can't manage your stress, you're never going to be successful. At
Stress.
all. Not at whatsoever. You know what I mean? It's just,
Are you stressed?
no, it's a simple matter of, like, for me, I'm stressed because I have these, like, I'm trying to fucking read all, this dude's blowing me up. And I have so many people to get back to. So, again, managing your stress. Like, we impulsively scheduled this podcast today. Here's a perfect real world example. We impulsively scheduled this podcast today on my to-do list that I have to get done for the rest of the day. I have to get back to all these client messages. I also have to get everybody's form tips back to them today. So I have to look at everybody, like 5 or 6 people's movements for their mesocycles and give them all types of tips. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, make your line of pull a little bit lower, et cetera, things like that. Keep a neutral spine. That shit takes about like 2 hours. So, I would say when it comes to being successful, man, you either fucking say yes to all the work and get the shit done, and you make that shit work, and that's what like drives success, or you say no and you get lazy and pass up opportunities and somebody else fucking does it.
Yeah, and I think I got a comment today that's very similar to what we're talking about now. And we can talk about this and then we'll end it. But, like, someone was like, yo, how many times should I post on TikTok a day? It sounds, like, irrelevant to what we're kind of talking about, but I'll get into it. Like, I record as much as I physically can to the point where I have unlimited content to edit. You know what I'm saying? So if I'm sitting doing absolutely nothing, there's no reason I should be sitting there doing absolutely nothing. There's content to be edited. Content to be edited, that means I should be working. And if I'm not working, then I need to be. You know what I'm saying? And I tell myself that. But, for example, if I don't have anything recorded, I have no content recorded, there's nothing to edit. So, like, I can sit there. But obviously, I don't want to do that because that's not helping anybody. For me, like, I need to be working always. You know what I'm saying? So, if I always have content recorded, I record every single day. If I don't have any content to edit, then I'm doing something wrong. You know what I'm saying? It's like, we're doing a podcast right now. Like, I just texted you today, right? And I'm like, bro, we need to film a podcast. And I'm going to be on your ass about that shit. If we're not fucking, if it's been like a couple, like 5 days and we haven't recorded a podcast, I'm be like, yo, podcast time. And I brought all my shit over to his crib. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't care. Like, I'm going to get the fucking content and like, I'm going to edit this shit tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? But I still have a shit ton of shit to edit from like a couple days ago in the gym, shit like that. So it's like, people think like there's some special amount of times you got to post per day. When I edit content and I get it done now, I just post it. Like, I used to do this shit where I would like have my posts on Instagram planned. I would have like a planner. You know what I'm saying? I would post like once a day and shit. And now it's just like, when I get content, I put it up. Because I'm putting out so fucking much. Like, there was a couple days ago, I posted 9 TikToks in a fucking day. You know what I'm saying? So, as much as I can edit the content and continue making it, is as much as I'm going to put out.
Yeah. No.
So, whenever I run out of content, I'm like, shit, I should have recorded more. I should have made, like, you know what I'm saying? Got more footage. So, that's how I view it, is like, if you're willing to, like, record the content, like, you got to edit it. You're going to have to edit it. And if you don't edit it, and if you have the content and it's not edited, then, you're
just fucking up.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? You need, like...
You're just being lazy.
Yeah, the more content you have recorded, the more reason you have to edit. You know what I'm saying? And that's how I view it, is just fucking do the work.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Nobody's going to sit here and... Dude, everybody's, again, every time we touch on this shit, it comes back to... Everybody wants some, like, specific answer. Like, do this and you will blow up.
Yeah, like that's what I'm saying. Someone
It's like,
asked me,
dude,
like, how
there's
many
no-
TikToks should I post a
dude,
day?
I can't be like, post 6 TikToks and you're going to blow up. Like, dude,
Post as much as you fucking physically can, bro. That's what I do. And it's like I don't post like bullshit content though, because I could probably post even more if I posted like shitty TikToks. You know what I'm saying? But I want all the shit that I post to be fucking quality. I know you love that
Quality.
word. Quality fucking post. Optimal posts.
You know what was unquality? You know what's unquality?
What's unquality?
I fucking misspoke earlier. You're right. Fucking basal metabolic rate is your resting metabolic rate. No, that I think it's what you get with no activity, and then your NEAT is what you get with willy-nilly activity.
Okay.
Yeah,
That's what I thought.
I'm thinking about it.
Yeah. But then like,
Yeah.
I just feel like,
Your basal. No, you're 100% right. Your basal metabolic rate is your resting metabolic rate. That's what you get if I were to sit in bed all day, burning calories with stress, burning calories like with digestion, things of that nature.
We'll have to we'll do some research after the pod. And we'll figure it out.
I
come back.
I
Next
know this
time.
100%. Dude, I gotta stop smoking before we get on these podcasts. It's a bad habit. Fucking, I know this for a fact. Your basal metabolic rate is what you do if I were to sit in bed and with sweat digestion, stress, like all that shit, right?
Yeah.
Now, NEAT is if I were to walk from here,
Shit you do on the daily.
Yeah, what I do on the daily.
Yeah.
And then that entire like calorie burn per day
Plus
my
your
RM
body,
my RMR. No, my RMR is my resting metabolic rate or my BMR. I'm trying to think of what the acronym is for it. There's another acronym for it. It's your entire calorie burn. So with energy expenditure. Does that make sense? Per day. So steps, exercise, all that shit. That's my my TDEE. My total daily energy expenditure.
Yeah.
Is with calorie burn. Fucking consistent, like my basal metabolic rate, my rest, my NEAT, everything. Every fucking thing that I do.
Yeah.
Is my total daily energy
So
expenditure.
TDEE, if we're going to do like an equation, TDEE equals BMR plus NEAT.
Well, your NEAT would be your BMR included with your willy-nilly activity. So your TDEE would be exercise plus your NEAT, if that makes sense.
Exercise plus NEAT.
Like
plus
daily activity plus exercise plus your NEAT, because your BMR is included in your NEAT. Does that make sense?
Is it though?
Yeah, because your NEAT is...
I thought it was separate.
No, your NEAT is everything that you do, calorie burn, resting metabolic rate, on top of willy-nilly activity.
Yes.
With that included. Does that make sense? If
By the way, I don't think we said this. NEAT is non-exercise activity thermogenesis, which is basically shit. Other than we never said it.
Yeah.
You know, people are probably,
You're
what
right.
the fuck are they talking about? Non-exercise activity thermogenesis, so just basic shit like walking around, fucking digestion, shit like that.
So again, your NEATs and your BMR is included in your NEAT, but your NEAT's not like included in your BMR. Does that make sense? It's like all squares are
I get
all
it.
rectangles are squares, but not all squares are rectangles.
Yeah.
See what I'm saying? Yeah. Or all squares are rectangles, but not all rectangles are squares. Exactly. Yeah. You see what I'm saying? Yeah, it's like that.
It's like everything's chicken. Basically. You know, like
so
beef.
to clear that up for you guys, because I do like I'm fucking just popped in my head. You're correct about that, 100%. Fucking your basal metabolic rate is like resting. If I were to just be doing nothing, and with like eating and stress and shit, and then NEAT is eating, stress and shit, doing nothing on top of like walking to take a poop and make food and stuff, and then total daily energy expenditure is everything. You know what I'm saying? Everything.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Basically everything. We've been talking for a fucking
I can't believe
hot
I messed that up at the beginning. That's fucked.
Dude, I don't even think you did though. I think you said the same thing that you did before.
No, I really think I messed it up.
All right, we'll figure it out.
That's why I reset it.
We're gonna recuperate after this podcast, and we're gonna figure it out.
No, I know that is right, but I know I misspoke.
We're gonna figure
the
it
first
out.
time.
We're gonna be
No, I know.
humbled by Google.
I know.
Okay.
I know. Let's look it up now.
Should we just do it right now? All right. Google it right now. What are we even like questioning?
BMR. Your basal metabolic rate is the number of calories you burn as your body performs basic basal life-sustaining function, commonly also known as resting metabolic rate, which is calories burned if you stayed in bed all day. Again, so I misspoke the first time because I said your BMR, which your willy-nilly activity. You know what I mean?
So basal metabolic rate is just your bodily functions.
Yes.
Yes.
Digestion, like metabolism, all that shit.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Neat
is just like you walking around and
Yeah.
just like your actual like still your body movements, but like you just external.
I'm not, dude. There's a difference between exercise and activity.
Yeah.
Does that make sense? So activity is like I'm fucking walking.
Physical activity, exercise, two different things.
Exactly. So then TDEE would be it all.
All right, now I understand what you're saying. Before I didn't really understand it.
Yeah.
Now I get it.
Now I
totally
might
get
have
it.
not misspoke, but I'm in my head about it now. So I'm just I'm fucking clearing that up for everyone.
Yeah, moral of the story, Chicken and Rice Podcast to the fucking moon. It's been your boy Ben and Ali Star. Like I said before, Code Chicken on Young Law. I am actually rocking the new after party shorts that are dropping in 3 days, August 18th. Code Chicken.
Code A-Lifts if you want some dope supplements. Everybody's been loving the pre-grow that I give it to. It's got 6,200 milligrams of citrulline, 3,200 milligrams of beta-alanine. It's pretty fucking quality.
Boys, I'm putting the links in the description. I'm going to have Ben's links and Ali Star's links.
And everybody
okay?
everybody says the Gorilla Mode's better because it's got the 9,000 milligrams of citrulline. But honestly, Ruben takes Gorilla Mode, and he fucking took the pre-grow, and he was like, bro, I swear to God, Gorilla Mode has to be underdosed because there's no way it has 9,000 milligrams of citrulline.
It's wild.
So what's good, Gorilla Mode?
I like Gorilla. I'm not even going to talk shit because I like Gorilla.
No, but I'm saying,
even though I'm with Echo.
do you get a crate? So Echo, look at their ingredients though. Echo has about the same amount of citrulline, I'm pretty sure. Do you get the same quality pump? Like
yes, quality ass pumps.
You do?
Quality pumps
Because
only.
I've never done Gorilla Mode. Never tried it. I'm saying
Yeah,
done
try
like
mine.
it's a drug.
Try mine.
Bet.
I'll have you scoop tomorrow.
Quality pumps only. Merc coming out soon.
Yeah, he's gonna make merch that says quality pumps only. Keep it on the low. But yeah, chicken and
Heard it
rice.
here first.
Chicken and rice clothing as well. I didn't even plug that. Fucking obvious.
I need my shirt.
Pump covers coming soon. We're doing chicken and rice across the front, oversized tees with the logo on the back. It's gonna be tough. I think that's it. Buster's fucking sleeping, or Louie.
Louie and Buster are sleeping.
Dogs are out. Dogs are out, and the dogs are out. Actually, they're not out. Socks are on. But yo,
Peace.
we're out. Holy shit! Hour and a half.
That's a long one, dude.
Yeah, sorry, bro.
No, don't apologize. You just fucking
Content. We got content.